Hello students, our topic is Wheatstone Bridge. Wheatstone Bridge is a bridge of 4 resters. S A, B, C and D. A and C are connected to a battery, and B and D are connected through a galvanometer and a key. It is the combination of 4 resistors P, Q, R, S, by which we measure the resistance of unknown resistor S in terms of the other 3 resistors P, Q and R. Then Wheatstone Bridge. It is the combination of 4 resistors in the form of a bridge. Which is used to measure the unknown resistor. Unknown resistance in terms of other 3 resistors. In present case, or we can write P upon Q is equal to R upon S. In this circuit, explanation. And the apparatus. P and Q are known as ratio arms. R is variable resistor. And S is unknown resistor, which is to be measured. In terms of P, Q and S, R. In terms of P, Q and R. I the current, here current divides in two parts, I1 and I2. Here some current goes to galvanometer. Rest current I1 minus Ig, and here I2 plus Ig. In this side. This is the circuit. A and C are connected to a battery. A and C are connected to the battery. B and D are connected to each other through a galvanometer, G, and a key. The current at point A divides into two parts. I1 goes to the conductor resistor P and I2 goes to the variable resistor R. This variable resistor is adjusted in such a way when the key is closed that the current of the galvanometer becomes zero, and in that case the voltage VB and BB will be equal and IG will be zero. By adjusting R, we change this resistance of R so that the potential drop at B and potential drop at D becomes equal, so that there is no potential difference between the B and D and no current passes through the galvanometer. This is the condition for the Wheatstone bridge. For P upon Q should be R upon S. This is only when the current of this branch in which the galvanometer is connected should be zero. Resistance of R, resistance of variable R is adjusted in such a way so that the potential B and BD becomes equal to each other. And in this condition, Ig is equal to 0. This is known as the balance condition. valence condition. Then P upon Q is equal to R upon S. VB is equal to VB and IG is equal to 0. Proof. This is taking first loop, this is taking second loop. If we make the arrow in this way, according to the Kirchhoff's current law, this one, for loop first, I1 P plus IG G. G is the resistance of galvanometer, and minus, this is against this direction, I2 into R is equal to 0. Because there is no cell. There is no cell, so there is no EMF. This is equation first. For loop second, this one, Q I1 minus IG into Q minus I2 plus IG into S. Again minus, because this is against, minus IG into G is equal to 0. There is no cell in this loop also. But in valence condition, IG is equal to 0. So first equation becomes IP is equal to I1P is equal to I2 yes I2 R or I1 upon I2 is equal to R upon P. I2 comes here or P2 comes here. Similarly, this is equation third. Similarly, for this one, I1Q equal to, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, then I2S or I1 upon I2 is equal to S upon Q. This is equation 4. So I1 upon I2 equal to R upon P, or I1 and I2 equal to S upon Q. Equating equation 3rd and 4th. R upon P equal to S upon Q, or S equal to Q upon P into R. This is our final equation. Then S is in terms of P, Q, R. This is our statement. Again, there are four resistors. P, Q are the ratio resistors, and R is the variable, and S is the unknown resistor. This is connected in the form of a bridge. Point A and C are connected to a battery, and point B and D are connected through a galvanometer having the resistance G and a key K. When K is closed, in that case, the current of the circuit I is divided in two parts. I1 goes for P resistors and I2 goes to R value resistors. Some part of the current goes to the galvanometer and rest part goes to I1 minus I2 to Q. And this current collected at point D and goes to this branch. In case of balance condition, we vary R in such a way that the current Ig becomes 0. We vary it so that the potential of point B and potential of point D becomes equal to each other, BB equal to BD. In that case, Ig is equal to 0. No current is there. That is the balance condition. In balance condition, P upon Q equal to R upon S. This is our statement, according to our statement. For the proof, we consider two loops, first loop and second loop. According to Kirchhoff's law, first loop, I1 into P, Ig into G. These are in same direction, both are taken as positive, but this is against the direction of arrow. R into I2 is taken as negative. In balance condition, Ig 0, so IP, I1P, this R2 goes this side equal to I2R. Similarly, in this case, I1 minus Ig into Q minus I2 plus Ig into S minus, this is also against Ig into G. In balance condition, Ig equal to 0, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, then remaining I1P equal to I2R, or I1 upon I2, R upon P. Similarly, for loop second, I1 upon I2 equal to S upon Q. 3 and 4 are compared to each other and we get the relation R upon P, S upon Q, or S equal to Q upon P into R. This is all about the Wheat Stone Bridge. Now we finish. Okay.